Good morning and welcome back to your daily spiritual growth tarot, healing for your soul reading. This one's for Thursday, January 4th, 2024, of course. It's like 1/4/2024. So what is it that you most need to know? Like this one here. Okay, something about being in our authority, being in our leadership, creating structure. Let's see what else comes through. It could have to do with the man in our lives, like our father figures, or just that kind of structure. And it could be about our dads or grandpas, if your grandpa's still alive, or even when they're on the other side. Okay, and then we have the Magician reversed. This is interesting to have two majors already, especially with only 3 cards, so let's see what else comes through. This one right here. And the Ace of Wands reversed. Okay, so I feel like with this combination here, we're dealing with setting structures into place, coming from our leadership, coming from our, that place inside where we're solid, where we've got it. We've got it going on and we know who we are. It's primarily a card of creating just a really strong, solid foundation. You think of the 4 pillars of a home. You you have to have that solid structure to be able to put the walls in and everything else. So this is foundational, even though it's ruled by Aries. But maybe it's just the foundations of life would be a better way to capture this one today. And then with the Magician reversed, I am wondering if there needs to be some better plans laid. And it could be, with this combination, is that some of you don't know how wonderful, how amazing your talents are, your gifts inside. That there could be some way that you're negating how strong you really are. And so it might, with the Ace of Wands reversed, that might be the reason that you might be feeling that way is just because maybe you're just a little tired. Maybe there's just a little lower, low energy. When I get the Ace of Wands reversed, I often feel of, that, oh, well, I'm just not very motivated, right? Energy's down. Now, sometimes this card is just a delay, and sometimes this card, the Magician reversed, the Ace of Wands can be a delay. Magician reversed, it can be a delay in communication, a delay in ideas, a delay in, grabbing a hold of that, notice how he has the wand. So the lemniscate, the infinity symbol up here, is there to show us that we can create just about anything we can conceive of. With that, we have that God-given, that creative, that mojo inside that just knows how to bring it down, right? We've got the as above, so below here. All the tools, you have all the tools you need inside of you to create just about anything you want. But you might not be very motivated, and you might not know how powerful you are. The Magician reversed in a personal reading to me, as long as we know, as long as we've established it isn't somebody in your life that's been lying, that communication's clear, or it's, it's just a personal reading, there's no one else involved, then this is always my card for not yet been able to step into the power of knowing that you have all of the talents within you to create your own reality. That there's just some delay, some holding back with, that laying that strong, solid foundation. So what you can do, especially when you have the Emperor upright, is to maybe read some books. Use the Emperor can be a card of mentorship, where you are literally, sitting, right? He's sitting here, sitting on the throne of your own gifts, and vibing that in, just picking up the way that feels to have that much control in your life, that much authority. Like if you were going to sit down and map out your entire life, he has the Ankh, the symbol of life here. This, I believe, is a pomegranate, which is all about abundance. And this card is indicative of being able to, just with the Aries energy, being able to renew over and over again whatever it is that you want to keep laying on top for your foundation. But you've got to get that solid foundation first. And the first step to knowing what that solid foundation is, the first step to creating that solid foundation is knowing that you can. And you don't need anyone else's permission. You don't need to hold yourself back. You just need to know that you have that ability inside of you to bring it down, to bring down on this earth, have it in, because you have it inside of you already. But there's a place here with this combination where you're just not owning it. You're not owning your power. So I don't know who needs this message, but and maybe it's something that a lot of us already, we know with our heads, and we've heard it, we understand it, but maybe there's a place where we don't all have it completely in our bodies yet, and it just kind of slows down the life force, because the Ace of Wands is like tons of life force, tons of mojo that just grows, and this is your God-given, it's being handed to you at birth, right? So when it comes to reverse, there's just a little misunderstanding there, right? So, okay, well, that's all I have. You guys let me know how this is for you. And meanwhile, have a wonderful day. Okay, bye.